Welcome to Rev Radar TV, your two-wheeled headquarters for all things new, bold, and built to ride. And today, we're unpacking a bike that's stirring up excitement in the lightweight cruiser segment like few others have in recent memory. A bike that merges timeless design with beginner-friendly engineering, all wrapped in unmistakable Yamaha refinement. This is the 2025 Yamaha Bolt 250A, and it just might be one of the most important entry-level cruisers of the year. Now, you might be thinking, hey wait, Bolt 250? That's right, Yamaha has taken the classic appeal of its larger Bolt models and scaled it down into an affordable, approachable, and surprisingly capable 250cc package. And the result, a laid-back cruiser that doesn't compromise on attitude. Let's dive straight into what makes this bike such a standout in its class. At the heart of the 2025 Yamaha Bolt 250 is a 249cc single-cylinder, air-cooled engine. Simple? Yes, but don't be fooled. This engine is smooth, dependable, and delivers exactly what new riders and city commuters want: a predictable torque, refined throttle response, and enough punch to keep things fun. It produces around 21 horsepower at 8,000 rpm and 20 Nm of torque at 6,000 rpm, which puts it right in line with rivals like the Honda Rebel 300 and Royal Enfield Hunter 350. What sets it apart, though, is how Yamaha has tuned this engine. The power delivery is linear, the vibrations are minimal thanks to the engine balancer, and the gear shifts are butter smooth, all thanks to a precise 5-speed transmission with a light action clutch. Yamaha clearly had urban riding in mind here. The engine is peppy enough to handle quick overtakes in the city, and at the same time, refined enough to cruise comfortably around 90 to 100 km/h on open roads. It won't break any land speed records, but for a bike in this segment, it hits the perfect balance between economy and usability. Fuel economy is another strong point. The Bolt 250 sips fuel, with real-world figures hovering around 35 to 40 km/L, depending on how you ride. Combine that with a 12-liter fuel tank, and you've got a range that keeps you out on the road longer between stops, perfect for weekend escapes or daily work commutes. Next up, the chassis and handling. The 2025 Yamaha Bolt 250 features a double cradle steel frame, giving it both structural rigidity and that classic cruiser feel. The front end gets conventional telescopic forks with 120 mm of travel, while the rear features twin shock absorbers with preload adjustment. Nothing too fancy, but tuned perfectly for Indian roads and mixed surfaces. Where this bike really shines is in its maneuverability. At just 147 kg curb weight, it's one of the lightest cruisers in its class. Combine that with a low seat height of 695 mm, and you've got a bike that's easy to flatfoot for shorter riders, ultra accessible for beginners, and incredibly forgiving in tight traffic or slow-speed situations. Braking duties are handled by a single 282 mm disc up front and a 220 mm disc at the rear, backed by dual-channel ABS as standard. The bite is strong and progressive, exactly what you'd want on a beginner-focused cruiser. It inspires confidence without feeling too aggressive. And then there's the design. Yamaha has absolutely nailed the visual identity of the Bolt 250. From a distance, this bike looks like something twice its displacement. It borrows styling cues directly from its big brother, the Bolt 950, with that low-slung frame, peanut-shaped fuel tank, chopped rear fender, and circular headlamp that screams retro modern cool. It rides on fat 16-inch wheels front and rear, wrapped in chunky cruiser-style tires that complete the bobber look. The blacked-out engine cases, short megaphone-style exhaust, and minimal bodywork give it a custom look straight from the showroom. And the all-LED lighting, from the round headlamp to the tail and turn indicators, brings a touch of modern functionality to the old-school charm. The riding position, pure cruiser comfort. Wide handlebars, forward-set foot pegs, and a plush single-piece seat make it perfect for relaxed long rides. Whether you're cruising the coastline or crawling through city traffic, the ergonomics are relaxed and fatigue-free. Even taller riders will appreciate the stretched-out stance. On the tech front, Yamaha has kept things clean and simple. The Bolt 250 features a semi-digital instrument cluster, a analog speedometer with a digital inset for gear position, odometer, trip meter, and fuel gauge. It's easy to read, retro-styled, and fits the theme of the bike. One interesting feature is the eco indicator, which helps you ride efficiently by telling you when you're in the optimal rev range for fuel economy. A thoughtful touch for budget-conscious riders. Yamaha has also equipped the Bolt with a USB charging port neatly integrated under the handlebar, which is a small but incredibly useful addition in daily life. Now, let's talk about price, and this is where things get really attractive. The 2025 Yamaha Bolt 250 is expected to launch globally at around $3,900, which translates to an estimated a superscript 12.5 lakh, ex-showroom. If it comes to India, that puts it squarely against the Honda Rebel 300, Royal Enfield Meteor 350, and Jawa 42 bobber, and it holds its own with better refinement, lighter weight, and that signature Yamaha build quality. What makes the Bolt 250 such a strong contender in this segment is its versatility. It's perfect for first-time riders looking for something stylish and easy to ride, urban commuters who want a comfortable daily bike with great mileage, custom culture fans who want a mod-ready platform that already looks like a factory bobber, and even experienced riders who just want a chill second bike with loads of character. And let's not forget it's a Yamaha, so that means legendary reliability, excellent service network, and a track record of long-lasting performance. The 2025 Yamaha Bolt 250 isn't just a new motorcycle, it's a statement. It proves that cruisers don't have to be big and heavy to be beautiful, that beginner bikes don't have to be boring, that practicality and style can coexist in one sharp, compact package. It fills a major gap in the market, and the lightweight cruiser segment has long been underserved, especially for riders who want the cruiser feel without stepping up to a massive 500cc plus machine. The Bolt 250 brings that dream to life, and it does so with Yamaha's signature polish. If you're someone who's always wanted that laid-back American-style ride but didn't want to deal with the weight, fuel thirst, or intimidating size, the Bolt 250 is your golden ticket. To wrap it up, here's what the 2025 Yamaha Bolt 250 delivers. In a world chasing horsepower and complexity, the Bolt 250 keeps it simple, and that might just be its biggest strength. It looks good, it rides easy, it doesn't break the bank, and it carries that all-important cool factor. This could be your first cruiser, or your favorite second bike, or your daily workhorse. But no matter what role it plays, it promises to bring smiles a mile after mile. Thanks for tuning in to Rev Radar TV. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Would you ride the Yamaha Bolt 250? Or is your heart set on something else in the cruiser game?